Episode 51, man.
Yeah, here we are.
We got to have a better cold open for something like this, right?
Based on the last 50 episodes, I think we're right on par.
It's what you get, people.
Yeah. Energize.
Pineapple.
Coffee.
Hello.
Yo.
Woo.
Welcome, everybody. This is episode 50 of your favorite podcast, You're Not Down.
With Mike and Luis.
Yeah.
Him being...
I'm Mike, halftime Rubio.
Yeah. And I'm the other one, Luis.
The riveting recluse.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I've never sounded so more official.
Yeah.
Riveting. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what it is either.
Riveting recluse.
Recluse.
Yeah,
that means you don't come out of the house.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of us should, but I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, I do.
Guys, welcome to another week of You're Not Down. So right up top, just follow us on everything. Just do it on Instagram. Just do it on Twitter. Just do it on MySpace. All that stuff. You're Not Down pod. You got to spell you're right. Don't be a dum-dum.
Don't be a dum-dum.
And you could write us an email if you want. yndpod@gmail.com.
Yeah. Guys, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Type the words in, 5 stars and up. Rate and review us. You get your name shouted on the podcast. We got so many great ones, and we're in a little bit of a dry spell with that.
We are.
Yeah. So keep send them through. Send them through. Get your name shouted on the podcast. And it gets you front of the line privileges at Six Flags when they open. What's the fast pass?
What's going on with that? Because we've hit a little dry spell.
Yeah.
We all hit a dry spell every now and then.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, then you start feeling a little bit like, is it something with me?
Yeah.
Is my penis not as big as the other ones are?
You start doing push-ups, but like not enough to be consistent, like not enough to show any results.
Yeah, we've been a little bit dry, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? We're winding down.
We're about to get wet up in here.
Yeah. I hope you got your ponchos on. You're in the splash zone, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to talk about kind of that briefly, just because our YouTube numbers have been down.
They're down. They're down.
Fine. Like we said, that's fine.
People are getting back to work.
We're not holding it against you, but I think we peaked for the obvious reason. We had that porno vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because of that, we hashtagged porno. We hashtagged porn. And when we blew up, baby.
Skyrocketed.
We freaking blew our load there.
Skyrockets in flight.
Beep.
Porno vision delight.
Whoop.
Yep.
Yeah, so I thought, because we're pretty low on views right now, but should we just start hammering out some hashtags?
Yeah, it's all clickbaity stuff.
Clickbaity, just so we could now, because we're actually saying it on the podcast, we could legally hashtag that.
Yeah.
And it's not cheating.
As your lawyer, I completely support that idea.
So I was going to look at right
also,
into the camera.
You guys haven't paid me in months, so we need some kind of revenue stream coming in.
You're pro boner right now.
Yeah, I'm seen boner. That's land for without boner.
I'm just going to look into the camera, and I'm going to mouth off porn. Hashtag porn.
Meghan Markle.
Hashtag Bernie 2020. That's not a thing anymore. No, that's outdated.
Hashtag GameStop.
Hashtag Mrs. Potato Head.
Hashtag Kanye West. That's always good.
Hashtag Mrs. Potato Head ?
Whoa.
I don't know.
You got to be all inclusive when it comes to potato heads.
We'll get to that later.
It's my turn. Hashtag Elon Musk.
Hashtag Elon. Nah.
Musty?
I was going for musty.
Yeah, all right.
I freaked out.
We can work with that.
Hashtag cats of YouTube. That's a thing. Cats of YouTube.
Hashtag Cats the Musical.
we do want
thing. Yeah, James Corden.
All right, now we're gonna put all of those, and if we don't get more views because of that, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be a little bit upset.
We just phone it all in. We just fold up shop. Go back to our day jobs.
All right, well, now that we got that out of the way, are we doing fun fact time?
We are doing fun facts time.
Fun fact. Beautiful.
Fun fact of the week.
Fun fact of the week.
My fun fact is I once ate a bunch of ants.
Why?
So the thing is, I'm a raisin boy. I love me some raisins, man.
Dude, I got some thoughts on raisins, man.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm also a Costco-sized person. I buy all my groceries at Costco.
As a person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Costco size.
You're about the size of a family of 4. See, There I go with the fat jokes again. I'm sorry.
Here it is. They're here to stay, guys. We give the people what they want. You want fat jokes? Here it is. I'm a tubby piece of lard who eats raisins and ants on them. Yeah. So anyways, I buy my mom bought me a pack of raisins. This is a few years ago. I was in high school. And, I'm sitting, I'm a teenager with the fresh internet, this brand new internet thing taking craze. So I got a computer in my room. I got my raisins. I'm just fist deep in raisins. Boom, boom, boom.
The only way to eat raisins, I think. Fist deep.
Fist deep. And so I leave my raisins. You know, I concluded my internet session for the night. Wake up the next day, excited to get back in. I got my computer. I got my raisins. DSL's kicking. You know what I mean?
You tell everyone, you're yelling at them, get off the phone.
Get off the phone.
I'm on AIM.
I got to search bigboobs.com.
Bigtits.com.
Oh, that's what it is. Sorry. No wonder I was getting redirected. Anyway, so then I start going back fist deep into my raisins. I feel a little spicy.
A spicy?
A spiciness.
If you have a spicy raisin,
yeah,
that's something.
And I was good. Like, that's a seed, right? I thought it was a seed or some kind of piece of a stem. I don't know what that was. Fist deep in raisins. I'm like, start getting kind of hot. I don't know what's going on here. I look in my raisin bag, crawling with ants.
That's the like. It's not what like a weird fear that I have, but it's. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want a tummy
I left
full.
it open, man. I left it open.
How long were they open for?
Overnight, I think.
Okay.
But ants love raisins. That's just a known fact in the animal
Nobody
kingdom.
loves raisins.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've seen the plot of Ants by DreamWorks.
Yeah, Ants with the Z.
Yeah,
right.
Lot of
Voiced
raisins
by Woody Allen. You know, I had sex with my stepdaughter.
That was Woody Allen.
I think so.
What a creep.
I might be wrong.
He's hilarious, but like also that guy's a pervert. Hey, is he dead?
No, he's still alive and fucking his stepdaughter. Hey, but
you know what? Shout out to people who are living the lives they want to live. You know.
Hey, if anything, that'll just add to our hashtags. We'll blow this up.
Yeah, Woody Allen's stepdaughter.
Hashtag stepdaughter gets stuck somewhere.
Yeah. In Woody Allen's basement. Yeah, anyway, so I'm a teenage boy and, I'm in a dark cave. So I can't see the raisins. It wasn't my fault.
Dark cave.
Yeah, I mean, every teenage boy has all the windows covered, has the door locked when he's on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, fist deep in raisins. Anyways, that's my fun fact of the week.
We were just talking about this other day, just kind of to keep that going, because raisins are the grossest thing to me. There's never been a part like if I've ever eaten a raisin cookie, it's because I thought they were chocolate chips.
Oh,
that's the only reason. And then I have one bite and spit it out. They're not good. There's something weird about. There's something off about them. They're dehydrated grapes.
Yeah, I believe so.
Nobody wants that. If anything is dehydrated, off the menu.
Everyone likes a little dehydration a little bit.
That's kind of the premise behind air fryers, right?
Is that how they work? They're just dehydrating your food,
isn't it? I could be wrong.
I feel like that's wrong because that's the scam they're pulling over. They're pulling the wool over everyone's eyes and just dehydrating their shit.
Dehydrating chicken wings? No. Yeah, I guess.
There gotta be something.
I guess I'm wrong.
The science behind air fryers itself is a miracle, right?
Yeah. How do you know if someone has an air fryer?
They tell you about
it. Yeah, that's pretty much. It's a lazy joke, but no, that kind of took over. But yeah, no, in general, anything dehydrated, I'm good. Raisins especially, scratch them up.
Love me some oatmeal raisin cookies.
You would, man.
Some Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran?
The 2 scoops.
Of cereal.
Yeah. You get the one with the sun on it with 2 scoops of them raisins.
And that's your choice?
I love it. I mean, I have a few favorite cereals. I don't feel the need to rattle them all off, but the order goes like this: Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes, Cocoa Pebbles, Raisin Bran, Honey Bunches of Oats.
You lost me. I'm the guy that needs as much sugar in my cereal as possible.
Yeah.
I would sprinkle sugar in my Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, people did that. I never did that.
They would do it in cornflakes.
Yeah.
Cornflakes.
Yeah. Cornflakes.
To turn it into Frosted Flakes. But I went full sugar on top of Frosted Flakes. How I still have both of my legs, who knows? Because I should have gotten one chopped off.
I'm envious of you. You should look like me, man.
I think I do on the inside, and that's probably worse.
It's worse, yeah.
Well, shit. I guess that means it's my turn. What about that?
Back to the week.
Here's one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a little bit of a backstory. Not really.
Okay.
But we're reaching the year. We're reaching the year anniversary.
Yeah, we're getting there, man.
And something you used to make fun of me for a lot.
Mm-hmm. For being fat?
Yeah.
Nope.
You bullied me. You bullied me into a diet that last week.
Yeah. Diet starts tomorrow.
Now something that kept being referenced is I was almost using this podcast to start dating girls.
That's right, man.
Anything I would say, it's like, guys, I'm single. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Please slide into the DMs. And
Yeah.
you would get mad.
Yeah, because then you proceeded to tell the most disgusting story about yourself.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. We could go back in the history of episodes
In
and
the
think of all the
archives.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So my thing was always trying to get a girlfriend.
Right.
Well, I don't have one,
Mm-mm.
but I'm taking the 2021 step towards that goal. I finally caved and I made a dating app.
That's what's
dating
up,
profile.
man.
I've never had one in my life.
Cast a wide net.
Yeah, I'm a little bit scared. I've never had one in my life. I generally know how they work. Someone told me Grindr's good, so that's
Yeah.
one I got.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the gay one.
That's the gay one.
Hey, which is fine. We don't kink shame.
We don't. That's not a kink. That's a sexual orientation.
Yeah, we don't shame that either.
Yeah. No,
For the
we,
record.
we don't. We don't.
Hashtag we don't.
Hashtag we don't.
So the fact that I've never had one, it's a little bit scary, but I made it. It's not yet live, so
Okay.
I kind of wanted to use this opportunity live on the podcast.
We're doing it, baby.
I want you to at least judge where I'm at.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm at the picture phase, and if you just want to take a look,
Let me get eyes on this. I'll describe to you a podcast.
Just
I'll describe to our audience here what I'm looking at.
if you were a nice young lady
Mm-hmm.
in the market for a nice Latino male,
Yeah.
average looking, what are you thinking so far?
I'm thinking.
What are you looking at right now?
I'm not even sure who I'm looking at. It's so night and day.
Because I posted all of the good pictures from
got like a
10 years
catfish
ago.
situation going on
God
here.
damn it.
And I don't know how the internet works. You know,
Mm.
I'm sure everyone does a little bit of that.
Mhm.
So you might be in for a surprise as well with the people you match up with.
You don't think I look like that? Some of those were from like last week.
Whoa. Diet starts tomorrow. Let's keep that in mind. No, well, one, you're gripping a 42 ounce. What is that? Agua fresca?
Yep.
Nice.
Doing that now. Keeping it classy.
And then I'm looking at you just chilling poolside with the rose tinted lenses
There you
on.
go. There you go.
Dude, that's a nice look.
What are you captioning these things? So far, would you swipe on me?
Am I looking for a co-host?
If you're trying to replace me with a guy wearing rose,
I wish I could co-host the podcast with this guy and this.
that's who you have. That's who you have right in front of you.
I do like the last touch though. You got a nice family pic. You got a picture with you and your mom drinking a nice beer.
There we go.
It appears like you're at a Dodger game.
Yeah. Dodger game. She's drinking a beer. I'm drinking.
I'm fun. I'm family.
Mhm.
Well, I like Dodgers. I like sporting events. I'm lively.
But I love my mama.
I love my mama too.
There you go.
I know how to treat women right.
So we're good.
You're good, man.
Other than me
You're good.
pretending to be skinnier than I am.
And you do have one with a full-on cowboy attire.
I had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
All right, what are we captioning these things? How are we reeling them in? So far, am I good?
I think you're good with the pictures.
Okay.
Caption them.
Yeah, or I think you do a prompt. I don't know.
I'm gonna prompt these for you.
Okay.
All right, 42 ounce
Agua fresca.
agua fresca.
What is that prompt?
This is for sure. Leave me a comment if you want to meet me here.
Oh, I don't know.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, this is the thing. My plan was to have Mike kind of do the finishing touches on my dating profile, and then we're going to go live with it. And I'm going to leave my phone out. And if we get a ding, if we get a message, it's all because of Mike and whatever he wrote.
Yeah,
And he's going to...
I'm almost doing these at random.
Oh, no.
Maybe we can have Big Al superimpose the images for the listeners here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna do the poolside picture now.
Okay.
I'm gonna select the prompt, and I'm just gonna kind of just breeze through some of these right here. This is an easy one.
Mm.
Me in the wild.
Dude, that sounds so lame.
That's you, dude. That's you in the wild.
That sounds so lame. And the wild is a pool.
It's a
A
pool.
heated pool.
All right, you with just multiple guns to your head.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not the best picture. I'm trying to find Mrs. Castillo.
As seen on my mom's fridge. That's good
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
because we're gonna call that back to the mom picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man,
you
I'm
go.
great at this.
Wait, I think you should make a dating profile. Hey, did I get a match?
That wasn't one. Felt this is you as the cowboy.
Sure.
Felt cute. Might delete later.
See, these just sound too generic. They sound too lame.
What I'm gonna have to select from the
All
list.
right, I'm trusting you though, because like if I do find the future Mrs. Castillo, it's gonna be because of you.
This is you looking kind of a little. This is you looking kind of a little bit angry. You're a little bit mad. You're standing outside of a Comedy Central sign.
Oh yeah, I was a little bit iffy on that one.
You got a forearm flex,
but it's showing that I got a job. You know.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of filters on that. I look crispy. I look like I'm made of beef jerky, but
that one's for sure. Guess how many takes this took?
Yeah, no, there was a lot.
I feel like there was a lot of takes on that. I feel like it was a highly edited photo. There was a lot going on there. Lastly, you just drinking a beer, pinky up.
Pinky up.
That's a wine in some kind of stainless steel container. So it looks like a Stella Rosé.
Mm-hmm. It was Stella Rosa Black. What are we doing?
Me and my best friend.
My mom's not my best friend. She's lame.
It's cute, dude. So next we reach this prompt thing. I got to select a question. I'm going to put the answer for you. Hallmark of a good relationship is easy. Tacos, and more tacos. Dude, everyone wants that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that one.
Everyone wants that. Dating me is like...
Go easy. Please go easy.
Dating me
is like kissing a bag of mashed potatoes.
Dating me is like getting... Oh, you got a like.
What?
We're not even done.
With tacos? We're
not even done.
She's the one. I'm just going to say it right now. She's the one.
Close the app. We'll just delete the whole thing.
No, finish the prompt. I want to see.
Dating me is like getting...
I'm like excited for you.
Into a car.
Oh, what?
With
no windows, and we're driving to
grandma's.
You're gonna make me sound like an idiot, dude.
Boy toy.
Huh?
Yeah.
We can't. If some girl liked me already and now she reads this one, she's like, yeah, you know what? Maybe not.
Oh, here we go. My biggest date fail.
I'm starting to realize I don't like this idea.
Be my first and find out.
No, make me sound like a loser.
You're live, dude. And you just sent a like to somebody named Jessica.
Jessica, I feel
I had a comment. I have a podcast.
And you're live on it now, Jessica. Say hi to the people.
And you're live on it.
Wait, you're telling her this?
I'm going to tell her that.
Like you're in the DMs?
No, I'm just like, I'm sending that with my like. All right. So there we go. You're live.
This is real. This is real.
Sent your first...
Oh, she's beautiful.
That's not the one.
Oh, damn it.
That was the next one.
Oh, that's the ad. God.
That's an ad for Colgate.
I'm not even lying. My heart's actually pounding a little bit.
Is it?
I've never even come close to like doing this.
Oh, now we're there. We're there. We're live,
there,
man.
and I'm putting it in your hands.
You did get one like though. Do you want to?
You said something about getting into a car with your grandma and
your grandma's boy toy.
I don't even get that.
I don't get that either.
So you think the girls are gonna get that?
You got to be funny. Everyone's looking for a girl who's funny. Every girl's looking for a guy who's funny.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous.
You already got one like in.
All right, so we're live, baby.
Things are turning up roses over here.
We're live. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna park that phone right there, and if we hear the dings, we're gonna check them out and make
I love that idea.
Yeah. So I guess until we get one of those sweet likes, let's get back with the show, right?
Yeah. I feel like though anyone who likes your photos during this podcast specifically, you need to start an actual conversation with. Yeah. Really try to meet up with them because we need the follow up. Maybe we have them on as a guest after it doesn't work out.
Yeah, well, we'll see where I went wrong.
Yeah.
But also where you went wrong for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, this could be a whole different segment.
I hope you don't get anyone say like, man, you seem so funny in your profile. And then like, I know I got to meet you and it was lackluster.
Hey, but your friend Mike is hilarious.
Yeah, he is hilarious. And then we subscribe to YNDPOD now.
Dude, I'm not joking. My stomach hurts actually. But I guess that's what you got to deal with when you're in love. So let's just hit the notes, the regular notes.
If I could just give you 2 quick pickup lines.
Yeah. Oh, like just when they come in?
When they come in, when you're trying to make conversation, maybe just hit someone with do you drink soda? Because you're so delicious.
That's good. I'm not going to use it.
All right.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to use it.
You got to use that one.
I'm not going to, but I do like that.
All right. How about this one right here? Are you a sea lion? Because I could see you lying in my bed tonight.
No, that's inappropriate.
Okay. All right.
I might use that one.
All right, good.
We gotta throw it back to Lino, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what was it?
Let me
You gotta
take
say
a
it.
bite out of that sugary ass.
I don't know if that
I
was
don't even know how that's a pickup line. There it is.
Shout out to Lino. Oh, he's still going. Yeah, it was something like, did you sit on some sugar? Because you got a sweet ass.
That's what it
That's
was.
what it is.
That's what it
No
was.
one's taking a bite of anyone's sugary ass yet. No, I'll think about using that. But all right, so just regular note. I have something written down
Yeah.
because it's kind of trending. It's in the news.
Yeah.
And somehow maybe it's gonna go off of this dating thing we just did.
Perfect.
You've heard of the Space Jams.
Yeah.
You've heard of the sequels.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's coming out.
Yeah, but LeBron James, no?
I don't know about you, but Space Jam 1,
Instant classic?
instant classic, but also Lola Bunny was a babe.
Yeah.
Dude, something about those little bunny hips.
Mm-hmm.
I was in it, man.
That's everyone's childhood crush, right?
Yeah, yeah. A
Those-
cartoon bunny.
She fell on everyone's list at some point or another.
Can we add that to my dating app profile?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like if you've seen it on the news, this new Space Jam that's coming out, they desexified her.
Frumpy.
Frumpy. That makes it sound so
There's a
much
term
worse.
for that. Frumpy.
Yeah, she's wearing like a little bit of a loose like basketball jersey, like it's ill-fitting. The other one, I'm pretty sure it was tied up. You
Yeah,
got that midriff, you got the belly button. You know, young Luis liked the cartoon belly button.
Right. But I was thinking that we don't look the same as we did when Space Jam came out.
I used to be a cartoon.
She got a little bit more of a mom body. You know, it's been what, like 15 years?
I don't think are they aging though? Did they age
20
since the
years?
last one? Or they're Looney Tunes don't age. They'd be fucking 100.
Well, then explain to me the change. What's the reason for that?
I think it's a little bit of women empowerment. Like, no, they're not just hot bunny bodies, you know?
I mean, did they skip past the part where she's a great basketball player?
No, I think
She was the only good one.
they're focusing more like now she's a great basketball player, but frumpy, I guess.
So the point that I'm taking is you got to look frumpy to be good at
Only
basketball.
ugly girls
Yeah.
are good at sports.
You can't be a
That's
hot
a
bunny
fact.
and also be good at basketball.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in real life. They're taking a realistic approach.
Yeah.
No, I'm all for it. Let's strengthen her. Let's give her something else than just a body.
Okay.
But come on, son. Come on, Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
I was going to the theater for that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm just thinking, is she going to be good at basketball? How much did they change? Is her personality the same?
Yeah, I just wanted to. No, I mean, because even in the first one, she had the sass. Like, she didn't take shit from no man.
No.
Because I remember someone called her like doll. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she goes, doll. And fucking balled up on them,
Yeah,
dunked on their
exactly.
ass. That's how you show empowerment. You can still be hot.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit upset. Not upset enough to.
A little too far. That's a little overreach. That's an overreach.
I'm also exaggerating. This doesn't affect me whatsoever.
yeah.
But,
I'm just finding out about this.
but I was looking forward to some good old bunny tail.
Yeah.
And on that same note, have you heard of the Mr. Potato Heads?
No.
We mentioned it in the cold open.
You mentioned in the cold open.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Are they getting married? Are they getting divorced?
Nah, man. They're gonna last forever. But I guess there's no Mr. anymore. I don't know anything about Mrs. Potato Head. They didn't mention her. She might be staying the same, but they're dropping the Mr. Now it's
Yeah.
just Potato Head. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Well, we don't want to assume any potato's identity.
No, I guess not. But this is a tough one.
This is
This is a tough one
I'm
to
not
be
even
mad
sure
about.
how to react. To be
This-
honest,
I'm not upset about it.
my
at
hands
all.
are frozen in this position. Just fingers in claw type positioning.
I like. What would make a sud? Is that what you call a potato?
Spud.
Spud. God,
Yeah.
What a stupid. The girls on the dating apps are going to find out
Yeah.
very soon. I'm low key dumb.
Tell them you want to get sudsy. That means a bathtub. Tell them you want to get
I think that's
spudsy.
what I got.
That means I just want potatoes around us, you know? Imagine us in a bath full of spuds.
Yeah, it's like I guess he or they just decided no longer.
No longer.
Just potato head.
So, well, that was like, do they still ship them with the mustache?
I think so.
Okay.
But like, I guess someone that identifies as a woman could still have a mustache, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And also, I
exactly.
got some tias that have some mustaches. Let me tell you.
Not by
They-
choice.
Yeah, they still go by tia, but
Yeah.
they still go by she and damn.
Yeah. God damn.
But yeah, it's like it doesn't. That doesn't affect. me
Yeah,
at all.
whiskers.
No, it doesn't affect me at all either. But it's kind of like the
Yeah.
mustache is still coming in. Do we have an optional cack to put on them? And
There's
maybe a optional
vagine.
vagine?
Yeah.
I was at both of our words.
It's
that we
like
went to.
the nicest way you could say that
Kind
without.
of sounds fancy.
Yeah.
It's a pinky up vagina.
Yeah.
Vagine.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they put a little slot down there and you could just put your pegs in.
A slot. Put the pegs in. What?
Yeah, it's kind of, now I realize why they did the change. Too many slots and pegs. I'm
Way
talking
too many
about
slots.
Mr. Potato Head.
Put that in my dating profile. You got a slot? I got a peg.
I got a peg. Well, let's make a potato.
Thank you, Lito. Do you have any notes at all, man?
I don't. Other than that, did you get one?
Nah.
Oh my God.
I got a DM from someone else, though.
Hey,
Hey, what's up? I'll talk to you later.
That's what's up. That was outside of the dating app?
Yeah.
No, you're doing just
That's
fine.
just
then.
life.
Ah, damn it. Now, I was at In-N-Out the other day. I may be a fat boy. We covered that at the top of the episode, but I don't eat like a fat boy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the drive-thru. I get a burger.
Sure.
Maybe I want a shake.
Okay.
Maybe I want a large root beer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with the meat. She gets a burger, but then she's like, hey, what's this Frying Dutchman thing all about? You heard about that?
Frying Dutchman? Flying Dutchman.
Yeah. Frying
In-N-Out.
Dutchman is from The Simpsons. That's a restaurant in The Simpsons.
You think talking about In-N-Out, though, right?
Yeah, In-N-Out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a couple patties and cheese. Big deal. Anyways, it's not a ton of food. That's a decent amount of food. Not a ton. The guy in taking our order, he's like, all right, is that for to go or in the car? We're like, in the car. He straight up like stops, does a look to the back seat, and he says, did you say in the car? And I'm like,
What the
yeah,
heck?
I said in the car, man. Give us our food. We want to eat it now. What do you
Mind your
think?
damn business.
Look at me. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Wait, what made him like hesitate and think
He thought that was
serious?
too much food.
Mm.
Maybe it was the shake.
You think that's what?
The shake's a dense boy.
Mm. But that's a small shake, though.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
You can't even ask for a big shake, right?
I
It's
love
one
In-N-Out.
size.
Yeah, it's a one size.
Well, let me
The
tell
green
you,
cup.
we had a couple of malts right before this.
We did.
I'm still working on mine,
I finished mine 2 hours ago.
dude. Malt is the thickest drink I can imagine.
I'm malty inside. If I could describe my innards right now, it's just malty.
And you ordered extra large malts.
Yeah.
It took them like 15 minutes to prepare those.
I could hear them grinding from the drive-thru. I think they were putting it in that like in the shake machine.
Yeah.
For like a good 15 minutes.
I don't think I've had any amount of malt this much in my body ever.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. Like this thing weighed 5 pounds. It could hold open a door.
Pineapple malts and malt liquor.
He got a pineapple malt.
That's where you do it.
No one does that. I saw the literal pulp coming through. No one does
Yeah,
that.
that was full chunks of piña up in there. The only malt that could suck my nut is
What?
fucking Whoppers, dude.
Wait, time out. Is this a good sucking?
No, this is a
Bad
bad
sucking?
one. This is a bad
Okay.
one. Yeah, this is a kind of leech troll like suck.
Whoppers is the best kind.
What?
First of all,
You eat Whoppers?
Whoppers, the candy, great.
Trash.
Great.
Trash. Straight
And
to
have
like
you
chalk.
Have you tried this? I think we've talked about this like way early on in the pod. But strawberry milkshake Whoppers, it's hard to find them. But when you do, mwah, mwah.
Yeah, good luck with your dating profile, man. Start with that. Lead with that. You don't want my so delicious.
No, I think that's one of the best malts too, though, because it's rich. You get a little bit of a crunch in it.
Too chalky.
But no, I'm not even a shaky boy. I'm not a milky. We're both milky boys.
We're both
I'm not a
milky
shaky
boys.
boy.
Yeah.
This is too much. I've been working on this for 2 hours, and there's like it's now coming out of my pores.
Yeah. Squeeze me tight enough and you'll get malt right back at you.
I'm gonna have to put on my good old Skechers shape ups after this.
Yeah. Do
You remember those?
Do a couple laps around the backyard.
With that little.
Dude, those are ass toning
Ass toning,
shoes,
yeah.
dude.
You remember them?
Yeah, for sure.
That was a scam.
They got the round bottom. They weren't a scam.
That they were. There was like evidence that came out.
What evidence? If there was evidence, that's only to prove it true. There should be no evidence.
I used to be a shaped up salesman
Okay.
because I used to work at a shoe store. And
Can you just sell me on a pair of shape ups right now?
stand up. Let me see that ass.
Hey man, there it is.
I think that's why they stopped them. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
employees are getting very weird and creepy about it.
These work brilliantly, but we just can't have people sell them anymore.
No, they came out while I was working at that shoe store. So
Nice.
I was at the fucking teat of the success story.
Nurture me,
Yummy.
nurture me, Skechers.
And so I remember they looked so fucking ridiculous, but I tried one on in the back room and that shit like propelled you forward.
Oh
You
yeah,
take a step and trip like,
just
oh,
all wobbly.
yeah. But I guess the science behind that was like, oh, you have to put more pressure to keep your balance, and then it
Yeah.
really shapes up the.
It's like
tuchus,
one
the
of those
tuchus.
balance balls. You know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are those a scam?
No, those work.
Those were okay.
But yeah, I literally had shape ups written in my notes.
No, I'm
Nothing
a
else.
fan of just shape up.
You look like you would be.
That's what I need to get back into shape. I do minimal walking, so when I do, I need to be uncomfortable. I need to be walking like a baby giraffe, you know, to work out all those muscles that are just inactive. You know,
You look like you're already at that age where you're in shape ups, you're in a full tracksuit, and you're walking around the mall with the group of other.
God, sign me up at like the 5 a.m.
with your elbows up. You can't walk without those.
Have you heard about that? That they open up malls early?
Oh, for the old people.
For the
right?
old people to walk around.
Oh, just to walk is not even a shop?
Well, no, the stores are closed.
Damn.
Because like the stores won't open until like
Okay,
10,
so
10 a.m.
what about us young folk?
Yeah.
What, we don't get that privilege?
Nah.
Well, fuck them.
You haven't earned it, dude.
Fuck, get a treadmill, you piece of shit.
You could afford one.
Old sack of bones.
Well, they're trying not to be a sack of bones, man. They're trying to build that ass up, dude.
Well, come to my house. Let me see that ass. I'll prescribe some shape ups.
I'll shape that ass up real quick.
Dude, that feels like so long ago, man.
The good old days.
The good old days. Good old shaping.
Yeah.
I like this whole week, all of my notes, they're all out of left field.
Yeah, dude.
They're random.
I love to be in left field.
We had mentioned it before, and this not much happened, so I don't have much to talk about. But I went to Tulum.
You went to Tulum.
Yeah, there was
Tulum'd it.
Tulum'd it. There was Topo Chicos all over the place.
Motherfuckers, dude.
I loved it.
So you can confirm though that it actually exists.
Both Tulum and Topo Chico,
Yeah.
yes. Especially in the same room, yeah.
I thought it was just a social media, just ploy kind of pyramid scheme. You know, if you don't, I'll give you a ticket to Tulum as long as you could sell 3 more tickets to Tulum, and then the upstream in revenue, you get rich and then I get rich.
If you have 5 team members under you, can get
Right.
this Mercedes after like 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months and $30,000, and now you're in financial crisis.
Have you been sucking into one of those pyramid schemes?
I never have, dude. Almost. I mean, I've had people.
People have tried to get me into
Yeah.
it, but yeah, I can't do it.
I mean, I don't have the upstart money. They're like, I need a job. That's why I'm talking to you. I don't have money to pay you.
They get you with that Mercedes, though.
Yeah, man. I always have wanted a pink Mercedes that says
Why are they always pink?
Mary Kay on the side.
Avon.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I was in Tulum, and yeah, there's not much I can say about it, just because it was it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of normal. We were at the Airbnb. We got fucked up. We would go have lunch somewhere, then go back to the Airbnb. We pretty much stayed there.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
I would think you went to an all-inclusive resort kind of thing.
I did that one night with a friend.
Isn't
but-
that that's the whole point of going though, right?
What?
I mean, at least when you go to like Cancun, you go to the all-inclusive. They got everything
Yeah,
there. They
no.
got bands and mariachis.
And you're on the beach. No, if anything, it makes more sense.
What were you
but-
doing? You're just in someone's house?
Yeah, but you had your own privacy. You had your own pool, hot tub. Like you're not sharing that with anyone.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that's kind of the
That's cool.
plus side of it. And
Yeah.
it was a bigger group. So
And it's also like there's a pandemic, so it's probably safer.
yeah, dude. I mean, because people were not being safe
They
over
don't
there,
give a
man.
fuck no more. Nah, everyone.
There are clubs open. Everyone's fucking licking each other's eyeballs and
Yeah.
assholes and shit.
Yeah.
As was I, but
Right, but you're doing it in the privacy of your own Airbnb.
exactly. But no, so we didn't do that. It was like the most we went out was to lunch and then back to the Airbnb.
Cool.
We just got drunk. We did like one cave trip.
How's the food over there? Touristy?
Dude, no,
Trash?
It was bomb.
It was good?
I had some of the best food ever.
Oh, okay.
Had a lot of octopus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
But I lost weight while I was there. My whole
Hey.
thing, when I mentioned Tulum before, it was I'm gonna lose weight and look great. I was the fattest I've ever been going to Tulum.
But you were the happiest.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then I got there, then all the guys take their shirts off. Everyone had 6-packs. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
But I lost weight while I was over there, man.
They're all
Though-
miserable people. See, that's the problem.
What?
They're living in the past.
Mm.
They don't know that frumpy is the new in. Right?
Yeah, this is where we have our time.
This
to
is where we
shine.
take. Wait, what is
Yeah.
it? We, dude, I'm in my peak performance right now. I'm hot Lola Bunny right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I haven't got frumpy yet.
I'm just good at basketball.
Yeah,
That's all I got going. Man.
doll. Call me no doll.
But yeah, so it was fun. Had a good time. But so something that's a rule for traveling out of the state now, you got to get a negative COVID test in order to travel back within 3 days.
All right.
Every COVID test I've had, it's been I do it myself. I swab the cheek. I swab the nose, don't go in too deep because I'm in control. I am the captain now.
Oh, okay.
I control how deep I go, and deep enough is deep enough. Never.
So you just disregard the science part of it. And you're like, I know my body more than me. Don't make decisions for my body.
It's my body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
Yeah.
I'll go as deep as I want to go.
Yeah. No, it's like I watched the tutorial and it said like as soon as you cross the wall, as soon as I cross the wall, I'm there. I'm parking it there. And it's fine. My eye tears up. That's about it. But this time, this was the first time someone had to do it for me. Let me tell you, man.
Ruthless, huh?
She freaking licked the 2 fingers, went way in.
Just one in each nostril?
Yeah.
So she hit you with that blue streak?
Dude, freaking massaged my, what is it? Martin Lawrence?
Yeah. That was Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
They're the same movie.
Same guy.
Yeah, she's like freaking massaging the back of my eyeballs. It was not, that was the worst thing ever. But so I did a COVID test before going to that trip, and something embarrassing happened.
Okay.
Because I'm doing it myself.
Nothing embarrassing should happen in a COVID test.
Unless you're getting the anal test.
Yeah.
But this is the one I'm doing myself. And the number 1 rule is don't touch the swab. That swab is hitting your nose and that's it. Going into the liquid.
Yeah.
So I hit the one nostril because you have to do both.
Perfect.
I hit the one nostril.
Deep enough.
I'm twisting it. I pull it out. There's a molecule.
There's a little boogie on there.
There's a little boogie. It was more than little, dude. It was quite the big boogie.
I'm gonna throw up.
And I was like, fuck.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm
not allowed to touch that. So now I gotta, whoever is in the lab, like, ew, Luis D. Castillo.
Yeah, blow your nose.
I was just woken up. Whatever. So I see that. I'm like, well, there's nothing I could do now, but I got to go to the other nostril.
You got to do the other nostril.
I go just deep enough. I'm twisting. I pull it out. It's gone.
It's clean.
I did a booger transfer. I moved it from one nostril to the other.
Yeah.
But then this time it came out with a hair, and that same thing had to go right in there.
Oh, God.
So they probably just saw the remnants of the molecule.
Yeah.
In the hair.
Oh, man.
But no,
that's disturbing.
That was the most painful thing. I mean, it wasn't painful, but it sucked.
You probably lodged it so far in there. That's not coming out now.
That's the part. That's like when you swallow your bubble gum.
Yeah.
That's in there. That's in there for the long run.
Yeah. It's just sitting in there and it'll come out in 7 years.
I got another random note. This is a quick one.
Hit me with it.
Do you remember carpeted toilets?
Yeah, dude. I've been talking a lot about
Have you?
Wait, did you notice that at my house? At my mom's?
Because you have the lid, right?
Yeah.
That's not what sparked it, because this has been in my notes for a little bit, for a few weeks.
Oh, okay.
But I remember it because that's fine if you have the lid.
No,
that's okay because
minimal amount of carpet.
I mean, for sure. But if you have the carpet on the seat, if you're sharing,
I've never seen ass carpet.
There's ass carpets.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dude. And like I've seen pictures online where it's the fucking just streak right in the bag.
Dude, that's disgusting.
My stomach's hurting right now thinking about it.
That's the malts mostly, but yeah, the shit carpet's not helping out.
But have you also seen just regular carpet on the floor in a bathroom?
I hate carpet everywhere.
Carpet's acceptable in a bedroom. I think it's fine.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I'm anti-carpet just in general in my whole life.
Yeah,
but I definitely don't want to see it in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. Like outside of the shower. You have this little shower mat thing.
Yeah, that's fine, but you can throw those in the wash.
Yeah, that makes a little bit of sense. You don't want to get your, tile floor wet and slip and fall.
If your whole bathroom floor is carpet.
No, yeah.
Think about all the different juices that live in there.
Oh, not great.
Especially if the same carpet is just on the ass.
Sopping, soapy, dirty carpet. Ugh, mildew. The mildew in their room must be ridiculous.
We're slowly phasing those people out because it's all old. Not calling your mom because she only has the lid. That's fine. That's acceptable.
It's not.
Why don't you take that off?
Because it's not my house. It's not my house.
But we're slowly phasing those people out.
Yeah,
it's always the abuelitas, carpeted everywhere. There's freaking pictures of Mary looking at you all over. Dude, I used to have
like 70s, 80s thing, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and then the couches all have the plastic coverings.
Yeah, you move. Smell like ass.
Nah, dude, I would have to take a shit. Because my mom used to work in a church her whole life. She still kind of does. I would have to take shits in a bathroom at her work with the Lady of Guadalupe looking right at me.
Ooh, the crying eyes? Were they crying tears of blood?
Crying, yeah. Fucking smelled in there.
Yeah.
It was
the only Lady of Guadalupe that was wincing. That's a sin.
What, shitting in front of
Don't.
Our Lady?
Why is she in the bathroom?
Well,
That's the best way you
she's
could
with
honor
all
her.
of us. She's with all of us.
Okay, so she
everywhere.
could be with all of us in spirit. We don't need a portrait of her. I don't know. She
I
got
would
the
actually-
shit end of the stick on that one.
I would actually feel weird because, like, a part of me back in the day as a kid, it's like, well, they say they're always watching us.
Yeah.
She's physically watching right now.
Right.
I would cover my little underage dick
Yeah.
when I was in front of her.
Yeah.
It was exposed, but I gave the courtesy little.
You did a courtesy
door.
block. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now you did the right thing.
Because then if I were to see Our Lady of Guadalupe laughing now, crying tears of laughter,
Yeah. I mean,
wouldn't be able to live that down.
those we've talked about religious imagery already being scary, but like if you look at it and she has just a regular somber face,
Yeah.
and then you look at it again, she's wincing, and then you look at it again, now she has an evil devilish smile. Like, dude, that's enough to make me run out of there, man.
But then, are you now believing that religion is a thing?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna be anti it. Yeah, I'm gonna be the blade of priests where I just kill other. Nope.
Whoa, what?
I'm not doing
Where
that.
did that go?
I couldn't think of anything.
Just
but
went straight for the
scratch that
blade.
from the record. I'm gonna be the anti-priest. That's what I meant.
Another note I have in here, and like I'm saying, they're all random.
Yeah,
You remember Pimp My Ride?
I do.
If you want to be a player,
But your wheels ain't fly
you gotta hit us up.
and get a pimped out ride
You got to pimp my ride.
with the high ass exhibit on there.
Yeah. That show was ridiculous for a lot of reasons.
Yeah,
Well,
insane.
So they've been in the news recently because they now have like an exhibit in Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Okay,
I didn't read into it. We both know we don't do a whole lot of reading.
we don't
into
do a lot of
anything for
research.
this.
No.
But they have some kind of exhibit, so maybe it's a little bit interactive. They show you the cars, but then maybe you could like build your dream car there.
Oh, this
Who
is
knows?
it's not a drive-through. They come up and then just put
no,
like
I think it is
rims on your car.
It's like a quick little pit stop, but
Yeah,
then you
they-
walk out with an air fryer in your trunk.
It's
Hey,
like a chandelier and a bubble bath in the shape of
Yeah.
a martini glass in the backseat.
What, like, it was a fun show. Like, I remember loving that,
Yeah.
but I've heard stories that people, their car just gets fucked
Yeah,
after that,
yeah.
and it was some fucked up shit. Like,
They
I
probably
remember,
got to pay the taxes on that too.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's like, because I know
A
there'd
bum
be
deal.
like a chubby guy on there, and so then when he comes for the reveal, he's like closing his eyes, and then he sees it, like, check out your new ride. And it's like, well, we know you're a fat fucking shit, and
Yeah.
you like eating, so because of that, we put a deep fryer in the backseat
yeah,
for you.
your mozzarella
Yeah.
sticks.
Yeah. Oh, and what's this? Open up the hood. We got this Krispy Kreme.
Yeah,
They did ridiculous shit.
Yeah,
But I wanted it all the time. My biggest beef with that show, though,
yeah.
I don't know if you remember the character names.
Remind me.
That was like Crazy Mike, I think, was one of
Okay.
them. He was like the host. But the only one worth remembering was Ish.
Oh yeah, the
You remember
Mexican
Ish?
dude. I mean, I don't know if he's
Dude.
Mexican.
Yeah.
The Hispanic looking dude.
He was.
He did the interiors.
So what I did for you, since you like huevos and chorizo for breakfast,
Yeah.
I got the seat warmers that can make an omelet. And this guy fucking puts the hottest seat warmers in there and literally grills an egg. I'm like, who would want
Who
that
wants
hot
it?
of an ass?
Nobody wants that hot of an
No,
ass.
like warm ass, I could understand.
Okay, in the right temperature, in the right
Yeah.
climate.
But if my ass starts getting served over easy,
Yeah.
no, it's
No.
gonna maybe runny, maybe a little bit runny.
A little bit.
It's
Poached.
always
Got a poached ass now.
yeah, it was always the stupidest things, but I loved everything about it. But yeah, there was something in the news where one of the guys' cars blew up after the whole remodel.
Yeah.
So it can't be safe.
No, that's not. That's for sure not saying. And then also you get an fender bender, and you have now a chandelier grenade going off in your car. Like
Yeah.
that's also cannot be good for you.
I would for sure have the carpeted toilet in that.
Yeah, you
In
need
that
that flip up. You just stop at a red light.
Now, is there anything you would put in your dream Pimp My Ride car?
I mean, well, that show I was probably 8, maybe 10 when that show
Sure.
came out. Who knows? So like any kid's dream, I want a ATM machine in there
Yeah,
where I could just
free money.
pull out however
Uh-huh.
much money that I need.
Mhm.
But practical gifts. How about an Arizona dispensing?
Yeah. Oh,
machine?
that's always good. That's always good.
Yeah, because right now, this is a true story. I literally have a case of 24 Arizonas in my trunk.
You mean to tell me that's a room temp Arizona you've been drinking?
It's worse.
Yeah, it's not even room
It's
temp.
trunk
It's trunk temp.
It's trunk temp. Yeah, and I have a case back there. And when I get thirsty, I have to, like an animal, go to my trunk and pull out an iced tea.
Mm.
I want that shit dispensed for me.
Yeah.
Right through the glove box.
Dude, you live way too good of a life to not have that already.
I know. This doesn't seem
Dude,
unfathomable. You know what I mean?
Unfathomable.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit up my boyish.
Yeah.
Because he's got to live in the hood, right?
Yeah.
I'll see him walking around somewhere.
He's probably somewhere here.
This right here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to hit him up and pimp out your ride.
Yeah.
We got just fucking hot ass warmer. Seat warmer though.
Yes, it's going to come out fucking ass temp. Iced tea's going to be ass temp.
I always wanted, I mean, not for a car, but a lazy river. I always said if I ever make it big,
yeah,
I'm going to put a lazy river in my house. Just float around the whole property line.
Yeah, for sure.
If I could somehow do that,
that's a moat. That's like a castle.
Kind of a moat, yeah.
Is there going to be crocodiles in there?
I mean, that's probably not. I like how that's not practical. Yeah. But floating around my house in Inglewood.
Yeah. No, I'm all for it. Everyone loves a good lazy river.
That's the best part. I mean, because coming like from a guy like me who doesn't know how to swim, lazy river was the best, the only thing you could do at the water park.
You just jump in that donut, which already has a delicious sounding name, and you just float along like you're in a Krispy Kreme conveyor belt.
Wow, just glaze under the sun,
glazing along.
Dude, my four parents would buy us tickets to go to a water park with like maybe 10 water rides and slides.
Yeah,
we would just do the lazy river for hours.
Yeah.
That's all we could do. We weren't comfortable. We weren't comfortable swimming.
Dude, have you ever been on one of those big ass slides? Those straight vertical drop, open faced vertical slides.
I don't think so.
Dude, those are terrifying, man.
That like pinches the leg hairs though, right?
No, there's water going on.
I don't know. There's something about him. I mean, I guess that was just one of my excuses. I
think the death defying part, because what if you just push off a little too much and now you're free falling?
I mean, is that fun? Do people like that?
Me personally, no. I'm a buoyant guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So put me in a body of water.
Yeah.
I don't need to slide down a chute to have fun, you know?
Dude, I feel water parks are gross, man. There was always something that rubbed me the wrong way about it.
Yeah. There's just the amounts of piss that are in.
Yeah, and you're sharing that with so many people.
Yeah.
Imagine all the people.
And their little chamacos running around, all dirty, all snot bubbles and shit.
That's why the lazy river's perfect.
Yeah.
The only thing touching the water is your feet and your ass.
Yeah.
Arguably the dirtiest parts of your body. Depending if you have a bidet or not.
Yeah, depending.
But yeah, I can't do it, man.
You see like a 13-year-old kid in a diaper, and you're like, come on. Come on. You're too old for that, my man.
Until I realize I'm that 13-year-old with the diaper.
I mean, I don't want to miss out on the rides.
Fuck, what else do I got? I mean, just back to them, Pimp My Ride. Yeah. Do you remember the other MTV shows? Actually, I think we talked about that already.
Remind me.
I think we talked about that in a past episode, but I had if you remember Room Raiders.
I do remember Room Raiders.
Yeah, I think we did talk about it.
Is that they did a black light test in that one, right?
Yeah, man.
Ugh.
Because they always started the episode by kidnapping you.
Yeah.
A windowless white van stops by your house, puts a bag over your head, and kidnaps you.
To some like young adults.
Yeah.
Kind of in his late teens, early 20s, maybe.
Yeah. And then whoever like is trying to date you, they just go through your room with the black light or whatever. They start going through your stuff and judging you. And because they don't know what you look like, all your pictures are blocked out. So they narrow down who they're going to date based off their room.
Yeah.
I lived in constant fear that I was going to get chosen for that show, man. I thought they
not that you were going to get kidnapped by someone in a white van.
No, that someone was going to find all my stains. I don't know what stains I would have at like 9.
I'll tell you one thing. Call back to earlier in this episode.
Yeah.
Mike eating ants and raisins in his room. You did not want to go in there.
Dude, if someone
blacked
came
out
over,
windows and locked doors, you did not want to step in that room.
If someone came in to kidnap you and saw you eating ants,
yeah,
like, you know what?
Let's leave them. Let's just leave them.
We're going to leave this blue light for you or black light for you.
Right. Maybe
you might
sterilize the ants.
The one other note that I have, kid science fair projects.
Yeah.
Why did everyone make a volcano?
The volcano is what you do.
Yeah. Did you ever learn science from that though?
No.
You learned that baking soda and vinegar.
I don't know if I've ever done one, tell you the truth.
That's a rite of passage, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, no, they were assigned to me. They
Oh.
were assignments.
Oh, so you
I
didn't.
just skipped out on it. So I got a story about science fair projects in high school. One was assigned to us, and I switched teachers mid-semester, whatever.
Mhm.
And I saw I'm rocking this class, but I'm not doing the assignments. And science fair day comes. Everyone comes up with their little poster boards and their little projects and whatever, except for me. And the professor comes up to me and he says, Mike, you didn't do a science fair project. You can't pass this class without doing it. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I've just been busy. Bullshit.
Mhm.
I didn't have time. I'll can I make it up? He says, fine. Write me a 1-page paper on anything you want, science related, anything you want.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I never turned that paper in. I just forgoed it.
Forgone?
I forgone it.
I forgoed it.
I fordoed it.
Tooted and booted it.
Yeah. And I never turned in shit. I got away with too much when it came to science fair projects.
So not only did you get an extension,
yeah,
but you also got the easy solution,
dude.
or the easy alternative.
Double space 1-page paper with like 4 sentences.
And you didn't do that.
Did not do it.
And did you still pass?
Pass with a B, baby.
Hey!
Hey, that's because personality will take you farther than education.
And how far did that take you?
Well, it got me here. And
I got a podcast
It's a very
now.
sad existence. I now make my co-hosts dating profiles.
Yeah.
So who's the real one?
And you're killing it.
Yeah.
Even though we haven't gotten a ding yet.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Might have to, like, just for my self-confidence, we're going to keep this podcast going a little bit longer than usual until I hear
Yeah.
ding.
Yeah. It's going to be a 24-hour podcast.
Everyone did a volcano because eventually there was a rule at my school: no volcanoes. But like, because I was always like, yeah, people are just doing it because it's easy.
What's the hypothesis on there? What's the question?
I don't think there is one
Because
it was just the coolest thing to do.
Isn't that how science fair projects work? You got to pose a question
Yeah.
and do an experiment to prove is it right or wrong.
Dude, how ridiculous were childhood hypotheses?
Yeah.
My hypothesis is that if I add this vinegar to the baking soda, it will erupt.
It will erupt in the shape of a volcano. I feel like all the effort went into making the volcano.
Yeah, it was
not so much in the science part of it.
It was just a dick measuring contest with those. It was who could build the coolest volcano.
Yeah.
Coolest looking volcano.
Yeah.
I remember mine was a frumpy little thing.
It was a frumpy.
It was, I don't even think I painted it. It was just a flesh colored, like,
It's just an orifice.
Yeah.
It was a pimple.
It was a chode of a volcano though. Yeah, I remember it was just like flesh colored, and then I fucking added the baking soda, added it, and like blood just oozes out. It wasn't even explosive. It was just like a.
That's disgusting.
But then like some other person came and like freaking added color and like little streams, like sparkly stream. I don't know what to call them.
Oh, okay. Fireworks.
It made it look like that.
What the hell?
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck.
Try
this.
hard. You know what? That person is also doing a volcano, so I'm sure they didn't make it anywhere in life. You know,
how far did their personality get them?
Exactly.
Probably not that far.
No. People were just their friends because they knew how to do fireworks shit. Suckers.
Now, this is like, are we becoming the old people?
Yes, I've been that guy.
I've never felt that way. I've always felt like just one, like with the youth still. Because I mean, my cousins are like younger than I am, and so like I'm always the funny cousin, and like,
yeah.
But then I'm like keeping up with them, you know?
Right.
But like now, the even younger cousins, I see them on the fucking Nintendo DS or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And they're just playing that all day, and they could barely even talk, and they're like, Dad, like put the thing on again, you know, put Netflix on. I'm like, oh, I hate that. Do you know what I would do for fun as a kid?
What was that?
You remember the M&M minis that came in a tube?
Yeah, they came in a tube.
Dude, I would fucking deep throat the tube.
Fun.
And then when it was empty, same thing, like a volcano, I would add baking soda in there. And then I would have tape on the lid ready to tape shut.
Mm-hmm.
I would throw vinegar in there, tape it real quick, and throw it up. And then just...
Oh, it explode?
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember being like a crazy explosion. It was probably just like a...
Yeah.
like an ooze. Yeah. But that's how I had fun. I did that, and I would get my...
Science taught you something.
Did it? What did that teach me?
It taught you how to have fun. Those volcano projects were worth it.
Do you know another thing, how I had fun as a kid?
How's that?
I would fill a cup with water with some hand soap, then get a straw and just lay outside and blow in it, and it's just overflowing bubbles. for fucking hours, dude.
Nice.
What are you doing after this
Dude,
podcast?
I think we know exactly what we're doing. We're pimping out my ride.
Yep. We're putting carpet on our toilet
for
seats.
sure. And we're just blowing bubbles.
Just laying stomach down on the pavement.
Yeah. Dude, if you show that to a kid now, like in today's world,
They would call me a pussy.
They probably lose their mind. No, they've never seen anything magical like that. All they get is like digital effects. Yeah, check this out.
You think we could bring him back?
We could do that.
Yeah.
We just got to find some kids.
I got the place for you.
I got the van for you. Room Raider style.
I was going to say the one with the Krispy Kreme maker in it.
I think, Pin My Ride, I think I changed my invention. I want a volcano spewing out of the trunk. A flesh-colored volcano. Just spewing out lava.
As far as notes, I don't have much else, but I'm looking at Hinge. I didn't get a notification. I didn't hear a ding, but someone liked my photo. Adriana?
That was the first one.
That was the first one, and you messaged her?
I didn't message her.
Oh.
Message her back, dude. Well, you know the rule. Now that she hit you up all live on the podcast, you got to go on a date with her.
I got to invite her on?
You got to invite her on. We need to get to the bottom of this. What was it about your photos? Or was it about the prompts that were created?
She says, can decide what we're having for dinner. I am very indecisive. Or she wants someone who can decide.
Tacos. It's a match made in heaven.
She might be the one. I don't know. Yeah, we might have to save this. Oh, she liked the cowboy one though.
Hey.
Yeah, I guess maybe we'll have to catch up later.
Yeah. No, we can just this will be an ongoing thing as this podcast goes on.
I feel like I got to change my profile though from what you said. If that didn't work within 1 hour,
what?
All right,
you got to leave it
for how long?
For 2 days.
All right,
2 days.
When this podcast comes out on Wednesday, today,
you'll post your results.
I'll post my results. I'll
post them up on the IG.
But I already hate my profile, man. Thanks a lot.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work out for you. Trust me on this one. Yeah. I'm a wise man.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And I provide words of wisdom weekly.
That is what you do.
Yeah. So this is this week's words of wisdom, guys. The reason we struggle with insecurity is because we compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel. Don't do that, guys.
Holy shit.
Don't do that.
Oh.
Live your highlight reel. Live your behind the scenes. Don't be comparing it to one another. We're all good. We're all fine. I like how I have to explain the words of wisdom, the words that I didn't write. I like how I have to explain that week after week.
It's like Michael Scott. You quote it from the person, but also you said it. Let me tell you why I said what I said.
This person, yeah, exactly. Guys, stop comparing yourselves to others. It'll all be okay. That's the point of that story.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
that's going to conclude this episode's week. Nope. That's going to conclude this week's episode of You're Not Down. As always, thank you to Big Al. And this episode has been based on a true story. Guys, rock on, live your lives, do your thing. Stop comparing yourself.
Just do it.
Just do it.
It's easy.
Yeah.